Yes, good morning children. Today we are going to study about male reproductive system. You are seeing here three main subtopics. One is your organs, second is functions, third is pathway of the sperm cells. So we are going to start now. Our primary objective is what? We have to identify the structures and major organs of the male reproductive system and describe their functions. Already we talked in the last lecture also the same. Second objective of ours is to trace the pathway of the sperm cells in the organ system. Now if you know, let me tell you one thing, if you know the structure, anatomy, physiology will come. Okay, if you are knowing the structure, morphology means the outer structure, anatomy means the internal structure. So definitely you will be able to answer the other questions, like you can easily understand the physiology. Okay, so one of you tell me, Prabhu, you tell me the parts of male reproductive system. Okay, there is one clause where he is saying those things. I have already told you in the flow chart diagram. Yes, so you see, we have studied the flow chart diagram in the class. Yes or no? Yes. So what will Anushka, you will tell me about primary and secondary organs of male reproductive system. Determine them. Speak loudly.
Primary are the which are important, which are the penis and etc.
No, beta. Primary organ is the testes. Testes is the primary organ. Secondary is the scrotum, like, and the accessory ducts and glands. Are you getting it? Yes. Yes, Parmeet. Speak, beta. Question is, you have to tell the primary and the secondary organs.
Primary organs are testes, pair, outside abdomen, inside the scrotum. Secondary are accessory ducts and accessory glands.
Okay, take your seat. Now I will go further now. Okay. So what is the male reproductive system? Already Parneet has told us about primary. The Bhav also said something. Anushka also said something. Now let me explain it out in full. So children, as we go, so you can see here the male reproductive system consists of a number sex organs that are part of the human reproductive process. Now, when I talk about the sex, there is a taboo about it. Like we don't have to discuss what is sex is. Understand? Sex means what? Sex means male and female. You are filling a form. Suppose you are filling a form there and you ask you what is your sex. This is not a process. This is about what gender you are having. Understood? Now in male reproductive system when we are talking about, so it consists of number of sex organs. Which sex organs are these? Already we talked about the testes, understood, the glands and the ducts. Now it produces, stores and releases the male gametes or sperm. What is it? It is testes. Now comes the next one. A gamete is a sex cell. Okay, instead of the sex cell, we always use the term gamete. Why? It is more usable term. Suppose I am speaking sex cells. In your home, you are going to say the same. Your mama and papa are going to listen. Then they are about your. Yes. Okay. So you need to speak more in terms of a technical term that is known as to be the gamete. You getting it? Now coming to the next thing, children. Male reproductive system organs. Now we are coming to the external genitalia and the internal genitalia. Okay. So we are not going for the primary and secondary here. We are going for the outer and the inner organs. Penis and the scrotum can be seen from outside. Testes you cannot see because it is inside the scrotum. Why it is inside the scrotum? Means the body, the scrotum temperature is less. How much less it is? 2.5 to 2.5 less. doctor na, it means that you are ill. If there are certain things which will tell you that a male is ill, so one of them is it. Now coming to the next part is the internal organs. Already we talked about testes, epididymis, then comes your vas deferens, accessory glands are seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle produces what? Semen. Then prostate gland is there, bulbourethral glands. Together they all produce seminal plasma. Okay, seminal plasma. It is very important because seminal plasma is the liquid in which the sperms are formed. Understood? So children, let me go to the next slide. This is the diagram of the male reproductive system as you see here. In NCRT also we have discussed yesterday. Now this is a more specific diagram. If you go here, now this is the bladder. Outside you can see this is actually the bladder, urinary bladder, not the part of the system. Okay, the part of the system is what? Now there is a big note also that you consider. Seminal vesicle, ejaculatory duct, then prostate gland, Cooper's gland, then comes your vas deferens. Let me zoom it up. You can see this is the testes. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
So inside the testes are present the testicular lobules. What are present?
Testicular
lobules. And there is a vessel which comes out, which is known as to be vas deferens, which takes the sperms to the seminal vesicle. Okay. So children, we are going to move further. There is another diagram here. You can see this diagram. You can see the ejaculatory duct here. Penis is there. Epididymis is there. Let me tell you one thing. Epididymis is over. Listen, it is over the testes. Okay, like this is the testes, and over it is the epididymis. But these are the vas efferents. Vas efferents are getting inside the testes. Are you getting it? They are getting inside the testes. And inside the testes, if you see this, suppose my hand is testes. Okay, so inside the vas deferens are coming out. You are getting it? And this portion, my palm is the epididymis. Palm is the epididymis. So the vas efferents are coming out and they are taking the sperms to the epididymis. Okay, the epididymis opens into the vas deferens. Are you getting it? Now children, now from inside there are reddish testes which are coming. What are coming? Reddish testes. So suppose one of this reddish testes branch is there. So one testicular lobule is going to open through the reddish testes into the vas efferents, and vas efferents are going to transfer it to the epididymis. Are you getting it, all of you? Okay. Now let us go further. Now when I talk about the external genitalia, it has got the penis and the scrotum. Penis is the organ which actually transfers the sperms into the body of the female. It is made up of spongy parenchyma cells and it is very well connected with the nerves and the blood vessels. Okay, we can go further for getting it. Now you can see the penis is the organ where the sperms are introduced to the female. This is the structure. Foreskin is there. Now in case of some of the religions what they do is they cut off this foreskin. Okay, they remove the foreskin. Why they remove the foreskin? Because bacteria and etc. are going to be there. Okay, castration we call it as the glans penis is there. This is the glans penis. The corpus spongiosum is there. Already I told you the spongy parenchyma cells are there. These are there. Then comes spongy epithelial cells. Let me again correct myself. Now comes the corpora cavernosa. So cavernosa is outside and inside is the spongiosum. Why? Because there is a male erection of the penis when there is going to be the coitus to happen. Okay. Now children, this is the erectile tissue is there. The question can come, which is the erectile tissue. इरेक्टाइल टिश्यू। ओके, इरेक्टाइल टिश्यू कौन सा है आपका? Mass of आपके this is not going to be asked in your board examination, but certainly it can come in the competitive examination like in the NEET or in the CUET exam. Corpus cavernosa is there, is a pair of sponge like orbital erectile tissue which contains most of the blood. It has to be very well supplied. And now last part is there, children, urethra, because the penis is connected with the urethra, which is the opening by which then the sperms are to be released. Okay, glans is the rounded structure, sensitive head of the penis. Pubis is the foreskin which is present. Pubis we call the foreskin. Now this sometimes they actually ask this all. Scrotum, we have to discuss about the scrotum. Male reproductive system, testes is always present inside the scrotum. It is present inside the scrotum. There. So this is the scrotum where it is present, and scrotum keeps the testes at a temperature. Already we talked about this. So internal genitalia, when we talk about testes, then epididymis, then vas efferents, then seminal vesicle. Let us go further. As you see, this is the most important part. Nitika, can you see? Okay. Children, we talked about a lot about this structure. These are the seminiferous tubules which are actually inside the testicular lobules. How many testicular lobules are there? 250 compartments are there. 250 in 250 compartments होते हैं. And inside them are going to be the seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules, children, are going to produce what? They are going to produce the sperms. And after the seminiferous tubules, you can see there is a erected testes. What I have told you, like seminiferous tubule, each one is releasing what? A structure outside which is known as to be the erected testes. After erected testes, children, there is a ductus efferents, we call it as was efferents. Its name is, and it is going to come out. Okay, efferentia ductula. Okay, efferentia ductula. Then comes ductus was deferens. This is a duct which is going to take the sperms out of the testes. So the question can be asked in your examination: which duct takes the sperms out of the testicular lobules? Was efferens. First is erected testes, second is your was efferens. So if two terms are given there, erected testes and second is your was efferents, so both are going to be correct. Understood? But the duct, main duct is was efferents. Then comes your out of the testes. When I talk about out of the testes, so what is it? Was efferents. Are you getting it? Okay. So let us now come to the next part. So children, we have concluded with the topic. Okay.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you to all of you.
Can you please